Hey everyone, quick reminder about my iceberg. I'm working on it, and this is just a video that I wanted to put out, just so y'all don't get bored about it. So yeah, see you in the video. What is up, everyone? In today's video, I will be discussing my survival kit. This is what I will bring if I ever get lost, if I want to leave anywhere. Like an emergency survival kit. So, let's take a look inside, why don't we? So first off, we obviously got some emergency drinking water. This is very important. If you're ever in an emergency where you don't have any water, you can always resort to this. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, we're going to move on to glow sticks. These things are really important anytime you have no flashlight or anything like that. So always keep these in handy. Obviously, if your voice isn't loud enough and you just need for someone to hear you, you got an emergency whistle right here. Oh, and if you get any minor cuts, always bring a nice little first aid kit, and it has some important stuff as medical emergency numbers, and it has like disinfectant wipes, and it has band-aids, and it has basically everything you need. So always keep these in handy, even when you're like in a city or if you're going on a trip and you don't like really need all this stuff. Always bring a first aid kit, because that's really important. And the next thing you're gonna want to bring is some chapstick to keep those chapped lips in shape. That was the stupidest freaking thing I've ever said. What the f? Then, anytime you encounter like a crazy massive animal, like a bear or something like that, you're gonna want to bring lots of pepper spray. And I mean lots, like 3 packs at least. Never used pepper spray before, but all I know is that it's really painful. I've never been in a crazy situation like that. So yeah, I've never used it, but should always have it with you. And this is really not, there's like, this next item is not really needed. That was in the way. This next item is not really needed. But it's like a little survival blanket. Like, you know, it's like one of these for rain. And it says 99% of your, or 90% of your body heat is preserved. Keep warm and sheltered. Ultra compact thermal space blanket. So, yeah. Keep this handy. Now, earlier I said that you will have glow sticks, and if you don't have if you have glow sticks, that means you probably don't have a flashlight. But always, just in case, bring a flashlight, because these things are really important. Always have it under your bed, because it's really fun to just mess around with, and it's really useful. And you should always keep it charged. You should always keep it charged no matter what. If it needs like rechargeable batteries, or if it's just batteries. And you can't charge it in the wilderness, obviously, but always keep it charged just in case something like this happens. And if you run out of battery in the wilderness, always bring a nice handy lighter. Also, anytime if you get if you're far gone, and if you have a watch that says the date, because currently it is Wednesday the 10th of December, but anytime if you don't have like a watch like that, and if you don't know the date, and if you just feel really dirty, you should always bring a nice spare set of clothes, because you're going to probably really need it, just in case anything crazy goes onto it, like blood or something, or gasoline or something like that. I don't know. Like if blood gets on it, they're going to think like you're a murderer or something. I don't freaking know. Just always bring a spare set of clothes, all right? Just freaking do it. Now this next item is not really required, but I kind of recommend it. And I don't have the real thing, so this is just going to be an example. A gun. Always bring like something like this. Pepper spray is good enough. A hatchet or a knife is good enough. But if some, like even crazier than a bear or something like that, like I don't know, some random bird thingy, always take something like this, okay? It's probably really important. You probably need it, you know, anytime you're in a risky situation like that. So, always keep it in handy. Moving on. Okay, I'm going to say this again. Bring another lighter. You never know. What if the other one runs out? You still need it. Also, the next thing, I also don't have the real thing. I have something like it. Bring a knife. Always bring a knife. You never know. Like, what if you get in a little sticky situation where you're like hanging off a tree and you like are choking or something and you need to like cut it. So pull it out or something like that. I don't freaking know. Okay? Don't be making fun of me. Be making fun of me. Okay. Shut up. Okay? That's not something you. Okay. These next two items. One of them is pretty kind of useful, I guess, and the other one is just there. But the one that's just there is this Batman thing. My uncle gave it to me. It's really cool. I totally didn't just have this segment to show it off. You can put like your ID in it, and it's Batman, so it's cool. Useless for survival, but I just wanted to show it off because it's really cool. Anyways, moving on to the next item. This next item is a screwdriver. You never know, okay? What if like there's like some screwy thing going on and you need a screwdriver? Wah, and if you don't have a knife, wah. You can just use it, okay? Deal with it. Okay, so these next ones are like really useful. So this is a mask. These are masks. If you ever need them, if you're going through some like toxic fumes or something, like you can smell it and it does not feel good, always wear a mask. These aren't like the filtered mask that I would prefer because I don't have those, but mask. Always bring mask or something like that. Next thing you're gonna want is a poncho. It's like the survival blanket, but just as a poncho. Because if you don't know what a poncho is, it's for the rain. And if you're like in danger and it's like thunderstorming and you don't want to get wet, you just freaking put this on, okay? The next thing, this most likely will happen, but if at any time like a nuclear warfare happens, you can always have emergency food ration durance, 5-year shelf life, I don't know how to read. And then the last item is more emergency drinking water, because you need drinking water. You know, what if you don't have a water bottle? Get emergency drinking water. Okay, all jokes aside, this is gonna be the last thing. This last segment of the video is gonna be the most important item from this video. The top 3 most important, actually. What am I saying? So at number 3, we're gonna have the first aid kit, because you never know. What if something happens and you might need it, okay? So this goes to number 3. Number 2, on the other hand, is going to be the flashlight, a lighter, or the glow sticks. They're kind of all the same thing because they give light. Like, see, this freaking blinds you. And then this kind of also blinds you, I guess. I don't know. But the glow sticks I'm not opening right now, but like, boom, get blinded, fool. Haha. Then the last and final item that I would say is most important is the gun. Okay? Look, I already said that a knife and a hatchet is good enough, but you never know when you need a gun. Like, what if a bear what if you don't bring pepper spray and you bring a gun? This can fight off a bear. But what if you don't bring a gun and you only bring pepper spray? You're kind of cooked, but pepper spray freaking blinds you like this. Okay, but some honorable mentions has to definitely be the survival blanket. This is a really good honorable mention because you never know. What if you go in some place that's really cold? This absorbs your body heat. It's like a thermal, but in a blanket. So, yeah. The next honorable mention has to definitely go to the emergency drinking water. This is really important because you never know if you don't have a water bottle, if there's no stream around you that's like clean, you got emergency drinking water. This is really important. You never know. Like, what if you freaking die and you don't have water? Emergency drinking water. That's why it says emergency. That's why it says emergency, guys. Because it's for emergencies only. Another honorable mention has to definitely be a screwdriver. If you don't have a knife, you don't have a gun, don't have pepper spray, just freaking stab them like this. Then the last and final honorable mention has to definitely be the emergency whistle. Because you never know. What if you're in a situation where there's no one around you except people really far and you see them? Is that a good whistle? I'll just put a sound effect. Editor, which is me, put a sound effect. Thank you. And thank you for you guys. Thank you for Thank you for you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, now I gotta go put this stuff back, cause you wanna know something? I had to empty out this freaking backpack because this is what the entire backpack was. Just all that emergency drinking water. This is what it was, bro. That's what it was. So now I gotta put it all in the backpack, and now I gotta put all this stuff away, and that's gonna take a while. So have a great day, evening, morning, whatever. Goodbye.